in Jammu and Kashmir, a targeted attack, or what perhaps could be a targeted attack in Pulwama. A UP migrant laborer was attacked by terrorists. In fact, he was killed there. So extremely unfortunate there. He was a migrant laborer from Uttar Pradesh and he was killed in the Naupur area. Now remember, this comes just a day after a police officer was shot at by terrorists in the Eidgah area of Jammu and Kashmir. Nazir Masoodi is now with us live on the broadcast. So Nazir, of course, extremely unfortunate there, a UP migrant labourer killed by terrorists, but in the larger context, pretty concerning there. The terrorism is resurfacing, and these targeted attacks also, the number is increasing, particularly in the past couple of months.
Well, the labourer Mukesh Kumar was working as a labourer in Pulwama, Naupura village of bordering Budgam district as well. His body was recovered. It had multiple bullet marks. So police are saying these are terrorists who are behind this attack, a targeted attack clearly. A labourer who comes here to eke out his living for the family, 38-year-old Mukesh Kumar from Unnao in UP. He was working in this area because there are a large number of migrant workers, laborers, who are working in Kashmir. And over the last few years, they have been targeted off and on. But for last almost this whole year, that was greatly controlled by the police security force, and almost all those who are behind these target attacks have been killed in encounters or arrested by the police. But since yesterday, this is the second targeted attack in Kashmir. Yesterday evening, a police officer was shot at from point blank. Police Inspector Masroor Ahmed Wani in Eidgah, he was shot at. And this has a context what is happening. Yesterday, there was an infiltration attempt in Keren sector. One militant has been killed, according to police. This morning, it was a joint operation by the army. 3 days back, there was also an infiltration attempt in Machal sector of Kupara. 5 militants were killed and large cache of arms and ammunition were recovered. There was also a ceasefire violation in Aranya in Jammu as well. So there's a bigger pattern, larger pattern, how to, revive militancy, push more militants and activate local operatives as well. And inside targeted attacks we have seen in the past, we don't know anything for sure who is behind this attack, but there have been always local militants who have been mostly involved in such targeted attacks. Who is behind this? No group has so far claimed the responsibility. Police are saying area has been cordoned off. Searches are on to track down the attackers. But this is, as I said, this is a second targeted attack since yesterday. Yesterday, a police officer was targeted. He was shot at and critically injured. And today in Pulwama, a migrant labourer from UP was killed in this area.
Right, Nazir, thanks so much for joining us with all those details.